gotta tell you. Feels amazing. How am I a winner? Cause I don't have shit to lose, girl. But you do. That's the difference. I have nothing to lose here. It's totally fair. That's how capitalism works. The ultimate victory is to have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and everything to gain. I figured this shit with Bitcoin that I would set myself up since I couldn't get in on it. Since I couldn't get in on it, I would set it up later down the line where I don't have shit to lose. And it's working for me. Meanwhile, you know, your portfolio's dipping like a motherfucker and it's dipping straight into the fucking sewer. How about that? And then you're gonna like try. You're gonna put all your money in Bitcoin and Bitcoin's gonna fucking crash. Cause you know, some quantum computing chip broke the encryption overnight. And you know, this shit ain't safe anymore. That's what they made it for, stupid. It's for Bitcoin. Just to like get your fucking Bitcoin shit. That's what they developed that shit for. To break the encryption on the Bitcoin. And who's got that shit? Google made that, right? Who's to say Google, with all your fucking passwords and your information and your address and shit, the whole world basically mapped out on Google, where they're not just going to take all the Bitcoin from you. You should have paid attention and educated yourself on this shit. Google's like, yeah, we developed the quantum computing chip to break the Bitcoin encryption and take all your fucking money. And we have your email address, which look like fucking pretty much everything about you. Oh my gosh. You're a bunch of idiots, good. You fell for it, dude. You were quite stupid. You were a fool. They got you. You fell for it. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I don't hear the earbuds in, cause I don't care what they gotta say. Doesn't matter. I'm playing Ultimate Tnxp on this other screen. That's what you hear, me hitting the controller. Yeah, complete net loss for you, cuz. Get fucked. It's called capitalism, nigga. And you know, I didn't even do it to you. That's the best part. You did it to yourself. Yeah, quantum computing chips are specifically to get at Bitcoin and break the encryption on the shit. That's about it. It would take a human, you know, like a lifetime. It's supposed to take them like a couple of seconds. And I don't think your Bitcoin password is that fucking difficult to decipher in the first place. Which is another reason I'm like kinda, you know, I don't know, grateful that I didn't sink a bunch of money into it. I get like a bunch of money again, nigga, pennies. Alright, like, had I got Bitcoin, had I had it, I probably wouldn't have got into this IT shit the way that I'm in it. So, like, there's the possibility that I wouldn't know of, like, the scale of what quantum computing is capable of. Because I don't have it, I'm well educated in the potential that it has, theoretically, and in practice. So, you know, I set set myself up pretty well. Minimum wage is like $17 an hour here. I mean, I could get a job scrubbing toilets and make salary, nigga. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. $60,000 scrubbing toilets at McDonald's. Scrub them toilets 40 hours a week. Yeah, for $17, why not? An hour? Shit. Yeah, cause y'all lost oil. Y'all fucked yourself over. Seems pretty fair to me. Super fair, cuz. What do you mean it's not fair? You don't have to. You can drive your car all day and the police will never pull you over. What are you talking about? Easy. You won't ever have to worry about fitting a description, huh? Shh. Exactly. Mash circle. Full power energy wave. You're white, right? Seems fair to me. That's how you say it. Go down, raccoon. Ooh, fuck. So, you know, you go right ahead and crash that market, go. Go for it. It's all been calculated. I mean, I totally had a billion years to plan this shit out, and so, you know, it's like whatever. I figured I wouldn't be able to get in Bitcoin, and I had a contingency for it. Nigga, ever since 2009, I've been living my life like, man, you know, Bitcoin's gonna hit $100 million. I better, like, prep myself for this shit, since I don't fucking have it. I've had 15 years to think about this shit. I've been planning for 15 years, nigga. All the shit, war in Europe, all of it. There ain't no emerging markets, cuz. That's the point. There's really not. They're gonna be like Africa or Asia. They don't care about each other. You can use the United States. That's supposed to be the melting pot and like do the division. Whereas people from all of those different continents that live here, and you know, they don't give a fuck about them niggas. And their families from there, cuz. It's plenty of Chinese Americans. They're like, you know, fuck them niggas, cuz. It's a shitload of like literal African Americans, because I'm not an African American. I'm not from Africa. My parents ain't from Africa. My grandparents ain't from Africa. We're like, fuck them niggas. Meanwhile, it's people in Asia and Africa. They're like, you know, fuck the other people who live on their continent. Your lack of foresight was so striking. Ain't got no nanny to wipe your ass no more, huh? Crazy. Your nanny can't change your diapers no more, huh, nigga? You did it to yourself. Yeah, cuz, you can cry about it. Go, like, jump off a ledge or something, man. You don't like it, go jump off a ledge. 'Cause you can't get over this hedge. You can't get over this hedge. You can go jump off of a ledge. You can't get over this hedge. You can go jump off of a ledge. You can go jump off of a ledge. You can't get over this hedge. Yarg, nigga, yarg. Did I get any mail? I should be getting a credit report in the mail. I have no idea what my credit is. It should be pretty decent. I don't have any debt. Never gotten a credit report before, not one time. Never. I have no idea what my credit score is. Oh no, Cmcsa. At the World Tournament. Pardon. Yo, fuck yourself right over, cause you can never reach me. That's the point. I'm not the average nigga, actually. I don't have any credit card debt. I never had a credit card a day in my life. And there goes Bitcoin destroying the United States dollar. It's all been calculated, God. Look, I knew that this was going to happen, where 1 penny would equal $1 million in 15 years. So I mean, like, I'm pretty well prepared for this shit. It's the simple knowledge that I knew Bitcoin would hit $100,000 eventually, just for one, and you know, you didn't apparently. Yeah, by the time I reached 30, I was like, yep, it'll be 100K for one coin, guaranteed, because I know everything, nigga. That's how dumbass. Here we are, you know, right before December 25th, where they usually do a sell-off and use their Bitcoin. This is what's irregular about this. I checked it. Usually Bitcoin drops around this time of year because people spend it on Christmas stuff or whatever the fuck. They use it for holiday shopping. That's the trend. But not this year apparently, because it's like jumping crazy. And with this quantum computing shit, I mean, it's gonna crash, cuz. The security is gone, cuz. That's it. All the security on the encryption is gone. It's only allegedly 258-bit, something like that. Yeah, quantum computing can break that shit in a couple of seconds, cuz. That's what it's made for. Simple. Go ask a tech expert. They'll tell you. It's literally made so people can steal your fucking Bitcoin. There's like a human level of encryption on the shit, right? And you know, the computer can keep doing the math problem to try and break that shit basically all fucking day without stopping, with no rest. Because it's made to guess. That's quantum computing. It's designed to have a human factor of imagination. Like, it's gonna guess. And it's only so many keys that it can be. Your password can only be something specific, cut. You're not changing it every hour on the hour. And even if you did, it still wouldn't matter. There's only so many, this like fucking series of logical passwords that you can have, or illogical passwords. And that's why I'm like, you know, I mean, let me have had like billions of dollars in Bitcoin, and somebody makes a quantum computing chip, and you just lose all the shit, cut. And you know, who's gonna like get in there and stop the computer? Who's gonna hold them responsible? Nobody. Oh my gosh. That's that double-edged sword. They teach you in the class, they're like, well, you know, the government can't take it, but somebody's computer can. They're like, it's your crypto, everybody knows it's yours. And you know, everybody knows that they made that quantum computing shit. To take your fucking Bitcoin. Because the value of Bitcoin was its security, and you know, here comes quantum computing chip to just completely take away your sense of security totally. You were the vulnerability on that shit, guys. You got a password for your account, don't you? Right? Of course you do. And it's made to break your password. You are the encryption. It's you. I can't remember off the top of my head what lesson it's in, but it's in this CASP thing, this CASP. Once you're a CASP After the pen test, when you become a Casper, they teach you this shit. Top secret security clearance, pussy. Here's the shit, right? They're like, you have to write articles about this shit, or like give speeches or seminars, so you know, to like earn the credits to stay certified. I kind of do have to talk about this shit. You have to like earn credits to keep your certification, or you like have to go take the test. And I know for a fact that me talking about it on the live stream counts as earning credits for it. Cause I'm not writing no fucking article. Fuck that. Yeah, I got 2,000 hours, 5,000 hours of me talking about this shit. I used to have it where you know, you could get a lifetime. You could be certified for life, but you know, nigga, I was in like the fucking 4th grade when they were doing that shit. Look, my parents wouldn't even help me get Bitcoin. I mean, ain't no silver spoons in my mouth, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, cuz I might fuck around and make my own goddamn quantum computing shit just to take your Bitcoin. Probably, whatever, man. You don't need that shit. I doubt I will. It's just theoretically I could imagine one to do it. That's another aspect. It's imagination. I'll make me an imaginary quantum computing chip. Yeah, cuz that's where the math has gone with this. Where it's like it's on like an atomic level. It's supposed to compute on an atomic level, like on an atom. So I could just imagine one, and it will totally work. That's quantum computing in the first place. Imaginary shit, cuz. Quantum anything is imagination. Quantum physics, they're imaginary numbers. Yeah, I do. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Actually. Yup. You have to imagine in quantum physics. I'm not no astrophysicist, nigga. I'm a quantum physicist. Imaginary shit, nigga. Quantum physics is basically bullshit. That's the point. That's why Einstein was shit at it, because he lacked imagination. Whatever, Einstein, you fucking idiot. Can't imagine niggas with rights, huh? Yeah, I bet. Dun 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 dun. You're like, how? Well, you know, I'm terrible at spelling, right? So that's where that was the trade-off right there, where I can't spell for shit. Take that, Da Vinci, nigga. I'm left-handed too. Go eat a baguette, nigga. Stick a bagel in your mouth, Da Vinci. Go eat a motherfucking bagel, Da Vinci. Go eat a fucking salmon bagel. Salmon, whatever. I don't give a fuck how you say it. Go eat a fucking salmon bagel. No. Stick a fucking muffin in your mouth, boy. No, we're not gonna watch any videos on this shit. You don't have to believe me, cuz I've been fucking training all for like, I don't know, for like 5 years on this shit. Pretty much every day, like 24 hours a day, damn near, I've been listening to this shit. I get tired of hearing it, honestly. It's like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, 258-bit encryption, blah blah blah, sheesh. Here's one, right, you know, the keys. It's my birthday, 10/24. I love that aspect of it. Oh yeah, happy birthday. They call it the birthday attack. Like, well, you know, the whole encryption system is based off of my birthday. That's not a coincidence. Here's like the only, look, if you want to like make your shit a little more secure, you need to make your passwords like numbers from now on. Okay, stop using letters and make your password numbers. I don't know what numbers you're going to use, cause stop making your passwords for your security and shit letters and start making it numbers. There you go. Cause computers are terrible with number generation and calculations. Like I don't know, you got like a PIN number for your like your bank card or something, right? Like there's a reason it's numbers and not letters. Because you're more likely to have an original password that's truly secure when you use numbers instead of like some word that you can look up in a dictionary. Could be like 555555555555555 instead of like, you know, welcome mat or something, right? You know, instead of like a birthday cake, it's like 555555555555555. Oh shit. Cryptocurrency is not issued by any particular government. It is controlled by computer programs in a peer-to-peer network. Verbatim, basically. Everyone has a copy that is infeasible to tamper with. It lays out how the new coins are released into currency and circulation. Miners keep records of every transaction in these blocks, and every transaction is added to the register, the ledger, known as a blockchain. And coins worth millions, I mean hundreds of thousands of dollars now, excuse me. Yeah, governments, to make shit like dollars, they can inflate. They say bitcoins will cause deflation, but you know, this is like dated, where there wasn't quantum computing. Each block is a transaction, part of an ongoing encryption. They're digitally signed. Peer to peer, not from a bank or an it's all peer to peer, peer to peer network. Somebody's trying to create the transaction, and through communication and broadcast, everybody's like, yeah, this transaction's happening. And everybody is validating and verifying that the transaction is going to make another block. It's like a link in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the chain. And every time there's a transaction, you know, the value goes up. Because it's another secure trading where they've shaken hands on it. But again, this quantum computing is going to be able to pick apart yeah, market crash, here we go. Look again, I don't care. The more Bitcoin goes up, the more your market's gonna drop. Those other cryptocurrencies, right? They don't matter, basically. They're just a joke. That's the point. Yeah, keep putting that shit up, guys. It's just making you look bad, man. Not me. That's not how you spell my name, nigga. You're just hurting yourself, lad. That's like kind of the point about this shit. Let me give you a little. Let's give you a little passage from the good book.
The Art of War by Sun Tzu, translated by Lionel Giles and narrated by Ollie Holmes. 1. Laying plans.
The Art of War.
Sun Tzu said,
I can't hear it for some reason.
Is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constants. Now to the question of encamping the army and observing signs of the enemy. Pass quickly over mountains and keep in the neighbourhood of valleys. Camp in high places, facing the sun. Do not climb heights in order to fight.
Do not climb heights in order to fight.
After crossing a river, you should get far away from it.
Do not climb heights in order to fight, Tarzan.
When an invading force crosses a river in its onward march, do not advance to meet it in midstream. It will be best to let half the army get across and then deliver your attack.
Let half the army advance and then deliver the attack.
If you are anxious to fight, you should not go to meet the invader near a river which he has to cross. Moor your craft higher up than the enemy and face
your fault. Well, not my problem, man.
so much.
I only have ground to gain, but you do not. You have a lot of ground to lose. Because you did not cross the river. Subdue the enemy without fighting. That is the supreme victory.
In crossing salt marshes, your sole concern should be to get over them quickly without any delay. If forced to fight in a salt marsh, you should have water and grass near you, and get your back to a
so
clump
like
of
you're gonna
trees.
do a gigantic sell-off of all your shit, and I'm not gonna sell none of my shit, because that's not beneficial to me.
Country, take up an easily accessible
This is the
position
point, guy.
with rising ground to your right and on your rear, so that the danger may be in front. And
You didn't have to fight for civil rights, right?
So
But
much
you know,
for campaigning in flat country.
we did.
These are the four useful branches of
You're
military
not used to
knowledge
war
which
or
enabled the Yellow
battles.
Emperor to vanquish four several sovereigns.
This is the
All
lesson.
armies prefer high ground to
While
hold,
all the niggas
and
was out
sunny
there
places
fighting
to
for
guard.
equal rights for everybody,
If you are careful
you
of your men
won.
and camp on hard ground, the army will be free from disease of
And,
every
you know, all I had to do was
This
apply
is
the same
victory.
spirit to something else.
When you come to a
Tangible.
hill or a bank, occupy the sunny side
Ah.
on your right rear.
I apply
Thus you will
that,
at
you know,
once,
civil rights
for the
movement
benefit of your
spirit
soldiers,
to the financial
utilize the
sector.
natural advantages of the ground.
And, you know, I
When
live in
in
Tulsa,
consequence
Oklahoma,
of heavy rain,
nigga.
a river which you wish to ford is and flecked with foam, you must
I'm like,
wait
if some
until
niggas in
it
Tulsa,
subsides.
Oklahoma can do it, I should
Country
be
in
able
which there are precipitous cliffs
dwarf
with
that
torrents
quite
running
easily.
between, deep natural
like
hollows,
a fucking,
confined places,
I don't know, like a red
tangled
giant.
thickets, quagmires and crevasses, should be left with all possible speed
Do,
and
do,
not
do,
approach.
like a white dwarf.
While we keep away from such places, we should get the enemy to approach them. While we face them, we should let the enemy have them on his rear. If in the neighbourhood of your camp there should be any hilly country, ponds surrounded by aquatic grass,
Yeah, you lose.
hollow basins
That's it.
filled with reeds, or
You lost the war. Immediately. You lost when this shit started.
for these are places where men in ambush or insidious spies are likely to be lurking.
You were genetically
When the
engineered
enemy is
to
close
rule
at
this
hand
land,
and
nigga,
remains
but you
quiet,
were not.
he is relying on the natural strength.
That's what the
of his position.
plantation was about.
He keeps aloof,
Creating
and tries to
superior
prevent
life
battle.
forms.
He is anxious for the other side to advance. If his place of
And
encampment
you don't
is
have
easy
that
of access,
history.
he is tendering bait.
You weren't made for this shit,
Movement
nigga.
amongst the trees of a forest shows that the enemy is advancing.
We were.
Of a number of screens
I was
in
made for this
grass
shit. You
means that the
were
enemy wants
not.
to make us suspicious.
And that's why you have what you have.
The rising of birds in their
And,
flight
you
is
know,
the sign
when you
of an
lose
ambuscade.
it, you know, it's
Some
mine to gain,
beasts
not
indicates that a
yours.
sudden attack is coming. When there is dust rising in a high column, it is the sign of chariots advancing. When the dust is low but spread over a wide area, it betokens the approach of infantry. When it branches out in different
And the
directions,
dust is
it
kicking up,
shows that
baby.
parties have been sent to collect firewood. A few clouds of dust moving to and fro signify that the army is in
Every time the NASDAQ goes down,
Humble words
it's just a
and
bigger,
increased preparations
more
are signs that
fucking
the enemy is
pronounced
about to
pile of
advance.
dust kicking up.
Violent
And the
language
infantry
and
is
driving
moving.
forward as if to the attack are signs that he will retreat. When the
Every
light
time that
chariots come out
2K
first,
drop,
they
nigga, all I hear is fucking
It is a
horse
sign that the
chariots
enemy is
marching about.
Peace proposals, unaccompanied by a sworn covenant, indicate a plot. When there is much running about and the soldiers
All I had to do was apply all that military shit. When I took the assessment,
when some
the
are
career
seen
aptitude
advancing
joint,
and
they were
some
like, yeah,
retreating,
military.
it is
So, you
pure.
know, I'm like, I'll just apply this to
When
my
the soldiers stand
finances.
leaning on their spears, they are faced with the want of food. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. He sees an advantage
First
to be
bank I
gained
ever
and
bought,
makes
Wells
no effort
Fargo.
to secure it, the soldiers are exhausted.
They paid me dividends.
If birds
chose wisely.
gather on any spot, it is unoccupied. Clamour by night betokens nervousness.
I had
If
a Wells
there is a
Fargo savings
disturbance in
account.
the
I
camp,
was like, oh
the
yeah, well,
general's
I'm gonna buy
authority is
Wells
weak.
Fargo.
If the banners and flags are shifted about, sedition is afoot. If the officers are angry, it means that the men are weary.
Yeah, good. Great about it. You lost.
An army
That's it.
feeds its horses with grain and kills its
That's the
cattle.
moral here. You
And when men do not hang their
lose.
cooking pots over the campfire,
The house always wins, nigga. Ah.
tents, you may know that they are determined to fight to the death. The sight of
whose
men
name you see up
together
there?
in
It ain't the
small
Kelly
groups,
2000, is
speaking
it?
in subdued tones,
I wonder
points to
why.
a disaffection among the rank and file. Too frequent
Exactly.
rewards signify
Yeah.
that the enemy is at the end of his resources. Too many
Whose name was
punishments
actually
betray
on
a
this shit?
condition of distress. To begin by bluster, but afterwards to take fright at
I'm
the
just
enemy's
some
noise,
guy
supreme
whose
lack.
name is on the
When enemies are sent with
market.
compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. If the enemy's troops march up angrily and remain facing ours for a long time, without either joining battle or taking themselves off again, the situation
I'm
is
not
one
listening
that
to what they gotta
demands
say,
great
guys.
vigilance
This
and
is just so you have some shit to look at.
If our troops are no more in number than the enemy,
They're
that is
crying about
amply
blah blah
sufficient.
blah. Like,
It
I don't
only
give a
means
fuck.
that no direct attack can be made.
Nigga, my cash out been there,
Simply to
right? You
concentrate
didn't
on
have to.
our
I didn't want you to.
strength.
That's the point.
Keep
It was
a
just
close
there,
watch on the enemy
so I could say it was there,
reinforcements.
not so you could like give me anything, because I
He
knew
who
you wouldn't.
exercises no forethought, but makes
That's the
light
point
of
of this
his
shit.
opponents,
It's the art of
is sure
war,
to be
cuz
captured by them.
offer up
If
bait that
soldiers
the
are
enemy
punished
cannot
before
refuse,
growing
and you
attached
know
to
you
They
didn't
will not prove submissive.
do what you were supposed to.
Submissive
You took the bait.
then will be practically useless. If when
That's it.
soldiers become attached to you, punishments are not
You took
enforced,
the bait.
they will still be useless. Therefore, soldiers must be treated in the first instance
The bait
with
was for you to
humanity,
not give me
but
anything,
kept under
and
control
you took
by
that.
means of iron discipline. This is a certain road to victory.
You took the road that
If
everybody
in training
takes
soldiers
instead of the
commands are
one
habitually enforced,
that leads to
the army
victory.
will be well disciplined.
You took
Not
the road
its
to
discipline will be
defeat.
bad. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. 10.
You wanted to
Terrain.
go down the yellow brick road
Sun Tzu said,
and
we may distinguish 6 kinds
it's
of
like
terrain.
some fucking
To
flying
wit,
rape monkeys or
1.
something ready to
Accessible
scoop your
ground.
brain out down there.
2. Entangling ground. 3. Temporizing ground. 4. Narrow passes. 5. Precipitous heights.
Yeah, I bet
And
on you
6.
being greedy and selfish.
Positions at a great
'Cause,
distance
like, you
from
know,
the enemy.
I can do that way better than you.
Ground which can be freely traversed by both sides is called accessible. With regard to ground of this nature,
Because
be before
grandma,
the
she always
enemy
called me a
in
leprechaun.
occupying the raised
And,
and
you
sunny
know,
spots.
you won't never get my pot of gold,
Carefully
nigga.
guard
That's the
your
point.
lines. Then you will be able to fight.
Ah,
Ground
oh,
which
what
can be
the?
abandoned
You were never getting me pot of gold.
is called
It was
untenable.
never gonna happen.
From a position of this sort, if the enemy is unprepared, you may sally forth and defeat him. But if the enemy is prepared for your coming and
go
you
get
fail
yourself
to defeat
a
him,
nice
then
cow pie
returning
up the
being
freezer for
impossible,
yourself, right?
disaster will ensue.
You get you a nice cow
When
pie at the
position is
concession
such,
stand.
neither side will gain by making
You know,
the first move.
Make sure
It
you
is
put your
called
bib on,
temporizing
because you're about to eat a whole lot of
position
shit.
of this sort, even though the enemy should offer us an attractive bait, it will be advisable not to stir forth.
Get you a nice
Rather
glass of
to
milk
retreat,
to go with that cow pie,
thus
right?
enticing the enemy.
And don't
in
skip
his
on the
turn.
whipped cream, because you're gonna be
When
eating
part of
shit
his
for
army has
Christmas,
come
nigga.
out, we may deliver our attack. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy.
Yeah, because you
Should the
didn't,
army
and you know,
forestall you
look
in
at what's happening to you now.
Do not go after him if the pass is
That's
fully
all I have to say.
garrisoned, but
Yeah,
only
you didn't, and you know there were consequences.
with regard to precipitous heights,
The consequences
if you
for
are
me
beforehand with your
were only
adversary,
positive.
you should occupy the raised and sunny spots.
Your consequences
wait for
had
him
a
to come
negative
up.
connotation, but
If the
mine
enemy
did
has
not.
occupied them before you, do not follow him. But
So
retreat
get you a
and
nice,
try to entice.
get you a nice
If you
cow
are situated a
pie
great distance from the enemy,
and a
and the strength
spoon.
of the two armies is equal,
and
it is
eat
not
up.
easy to provoke a battle, and fighting will be to your disadvantage. These 6 are the principles connected with Earth. General who has attained the responsible post must be careful to study.
Not humble pies,
Now, an
nigga.
army
We were
is
serving
exposed
cow
to
pies.
6 several calamities, not arising from natural causes, but from faults for which the general is responsible.
And you missed the rapture. Damn.
1. Flight. 2. Insubordination. 3.
What's that junk they
collapse.
told you? Life ain't
4.
fair, right?
Ruin. 5. Disorganization. And 6. Rout.
This ain't Forrest
Other
Gump,
conditions
nigga.
may be equal. If one force is hurled against another 10 times its size, the result
Really,
will
like
be
shit
the fight
happens.
of the
Like,
former.
yeah, you know.
When the common soldiers are too strong and their officers too weak,
Looks like you got
the
some
result
eye on your
is
face.
insubordination. When the officers are too strong and the common soldiers too weak, the result
Take a
is
nice
collapse.
whiff of it.
When the higher officers are angry and insubordinate, and on meeting the enemy give battle on their own
I love how
account,
salty you
from a
are,
feeling of
because
resentment,
maybe you should like join the
before the
Navy or something.
commander-in-chief can tell whether or
Yarg.
no he is in a position to fight, the result
Ah, ain't it beautiful?
the general is weak and without authority, when his orders are not clear and distinct, when there are no fixed duties assigned to officers and men, and the ranks are formed in a slovenly, haphazard manner, the result is utter disorganization.
Yeah, God, I
When
totally,
a general,
if I had
unable to
Bitcoin,
estimate the
I probably
enemy's
would have just gave that
strength,
shit away.
allows an inferior force to engage a larger one, or hurls a weak
That's my whole
detachment
point
against
first
a powerful one,
I would
and
have
neglects to
kept like a
place the
penny's worth.
soldiers in the front rank, the
But,
result
most
must
of
be
it,
rout.
just giving the shit away.
These are 6
Go
ways
to Burger
of
King, like,
fighting.
yeah, here's $1,000
Must be
tip for like
carefully noted by the
absolutely
general who
no
will take
reason other than you didn't spit in my food.
The natural formation of the country is the soldier's best.
Ah,
Of
mash the X
estimating the
button.
adversary, of controlling the forces of victory, and of shrewdly calculating difficulties, dangers, and distances
Fuck you, Dr.
constitutes
Zero.
the test
Oh,
of a great
nigga.
general. He who knows these things and in
excuse
fighting
me.
puts his knowledge into practice will win his battles. He who knows them
Yes,
not
cause
nor
I'm like
practices
on the
them
PlayStation
will
3
surely
on the
be
other screen.
defeated. If fighting
Because
is
I had
sure
2
to
capture
result in
cards, and
victory,
for some reason the
then
other
you
one
must
just
fight,
won't register.
even though the ruler forbid it. If fighting
I have
will
a
not
3
result in victory,
screen desk.
then you
I
must
got
not
2
fight,
TVs and 1
and
monitor.
that's the ruler's bidding.
This is my
The
workstation.
general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing
2
disgrace,
TVs, 1
whose only
monitor.
thought is to protect his country,
Yeah, boy.
service for his sovereign, is the duke.
Oh, the more that NASDAQ drop, nigga, the more I got to gain. The more the Dow drop, the more I got to
Fathers
gain.
as your beloved sons, and they will stand by you even unto death. If, however, you are indulgent but
That's
unable
what
to
it is
make
with
your
you, cuz
authority
you don't
felt,
have any loyalty.
kind-hearted but unable to enforce your commands, and incapable, moreover, of quelling disorder, then your soldiers must be likened
To spoiled children.
They are useless for any practical
Useless for any practical
If we know
purpose.
that our own men are in a condition to attack, but are unaware that the enemy is not open to attack, we have gone only halfway towards victory. If we know that the enemy is open to attack, but are unaware that our own men are not in a condition to attack, we have gone only halfway towards victory. If we know that the enemy is open to attack, and also know that our men are in a condition to attack, but are unaware that the nature of the ground makes fighting impracticable, we have still only gone halfway towards victory. Hence the experienced soldier, once in motion, is never bewildered. Once he has broken camp, he is never at a loss. Hence the saying, if you know the enemy and know yourself, your victory will not stand in doubt. If you know heaven and know earth, you may make your victory complete. 11. The 9 situations. Sun Tzu said, the art of war recognizes 9 variations of ground. 1. Dispersive ground. 2. Facile ground. 3. Contentious ground.
That's how ground was my
4.
favorite.
Open ground. 5. Ground of intersecting highways.
Intersecting highways
6.
pretty good.
Serious ground. 7. Difficult ground. 8. Hemmed in ground. And 9. Desperate ground. When a chieftain is in his
Boy, you
own
want
territory,
desperate ground,
it is
boy.
dispersive ground. When he has penetrated into hostile territory, but to no great distance, it is facile ground. Ground the possession of which imports great advantage to either side is contentious ground. Ground on which each side has liberty of movement is open ground. Ground which forms the key to 3 contiguous states, so that he who occupies it first has most of the empire at his command, is a ground of intersecting highways.
Intersecting highways.
When an army has penetrated into the heart of a hostile country, leaving a number of fortified cities in its rear, it is serious ground. Mountain forests, rugged steeps, marshes and fens, all country that is hard to traverse, this is difficult ground. Ground which is reached through narrow gorges, and from which we can only retire by tortuous paths so that a small number of the enemy would suffice to crush a large body of our men, this is hemmed-in ground. Ground on which we can only be saved from destruction by fighting without delay is desperate ground. On dispersive ground, therefore, fight not. On facile ground, halt not. On contentious ground, attack not. On open ground, do not try to block the enemy's way. On the ground of intersecting highways, join hands with your allies. On serious ground, gather in plunder. In difficult ground, keep steadily on the march. On hemmed-in ground, resort to stratagem. On desperate ground, fight.
Hey, Daddy. Oh, hey. You got yourself a fight next Saturday. Wait, what? I wanted to kick his ass for you myself, but my damn carpal tunnel got me. Too much clogging, I reckon.
The officers from rallying.
Defend the family name.
When the enemy's men were united, they managed to keep them in disorder. When it was to their advantage, they made a forward move. When otherwise, they stopped still. If asked how to cope with a great host of the
just
enemy
T-posed
in
on me,
orderly array and on the point of marching to the attack, I should say, begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear.
Begin by seizing something your opponent holds dear.
Rapidity is the essence of war. Take advantage of the enemy's unreadiness. Make your way by unexpected routes and attack unguarded spots.
I came to the stock market like it's a battlefield cut, and you did not. That's the difference between
you
us.
penetrate into a country, the greater will be the
Like it's a football game, you have to fight for every yard.
Defenders will not prevail against you. Make forays into fertile country in order to supply your army with food. Carefully study the well-being of your men.
Since 9/11, nigga, where two fucking planes crashed into the fucking basically the New York Stock Exchange, nigga.
And devise uneffective.
Oh.
Throw your soldiers into positions.
Nah, that was an attack on Wall Street.
And
So I was like, oh yeah, when I get in this shit, I'm gonna treat it just like that. Like it's two fucking planes ready to crash the fucking economy.
Strength. Soldiers, when in desperate straits, lose the sense of fear.
You came in with the wrong mind frame, cousin.
Stand firm. If they are in hostile country, they will show a stubborn front. If there is no help for it, they will fight hard. Thus, without waiting to be marshalled, the soldiers will constantly be on the qui-vive.
There's no saving you.
Without waiting to be asked, they will do your will. Without restrictions, they will be faithful. Without giving orders, they can be trusted. Prohibit the taking of omen. Away superstitious doubts.
How noble you would give your life for theirs.
Be feared. If our soldiers are not overburdened with money, it is not because they have a distaste
also
for riches.
taken the forbidden
If
path,
their lives are not unduly
you
long,
too must be
it is
ready
not
to
because
make
they
the
are
ultimate
disinclined
sacrifice.
to longevity. On the day they are ordered out to battle, your soldiers may weep. Those sitting up bedewing their garments, and those lying down, letting the tears run down their cheeks. But let them once be brought to bay, and they will display the courage of a chew or a quay.
Come on! It's a game! You should try and have fun!
To the Shui Gen. Now the Shui Gen is a snake that is found in the Chung Mountains. Strike at its head and you will be attacked by
You cannot change this. It is already decided.
attacked by its head. Strike at its middle and you will be attacked by head and tail both.
You were a pitiful soldier.
Asked if an army can be made to imitate the Shui Gen, I should answer yes. For the men of Wu and the men of Yue are enemies. Yet if they are crossing a river in the same boat and are caught by a storm, they will come to each other's assistance.
But
just
will I
as the left
sail again?
Hence, it is enough to put one's trust in the tethering of horses and the burying of chariot wheels in the ground. The principle on which to manage an army is to set up one standard of courage which all must reach. How to make the best of both strong and weak, that is a question involving the proper use of ground. Thus the skillful general conducts his army just as though he were leading a single man willy-nilly by the hand. It is the business of a general to be quiet and thus ensure secrecy, upright and just, and thus maintain order. He must be able to mystify his officers and men by false reports and appearances, and thus keep them in total ignorance. By altering his arrangements and changing his plans, he keeps the enemy without definite knowledge. By shifting his camp and taking circuitous routes, he prevents the enemy from anticipating his purpose. He burns his boats and breaks his cooking pots. Like a shepherd driving a flock of sheep, he drives his men this way and that, and nothing knows whither he is going. To muster his host and bring it into danger, this may be termed the business of a general. The different measures suited to the 9 varieties of ground, the expediency of aggressive or defensive tactics, and the fundamental laws of human nature, these are things
but they didn't teach you this shit in business school, did they, huh? Of course they did. You approach this battle the wrong fucking way.
When invading hostile territory, the general principle is that penetrating deeply brings cohesion. Penetrating but a short way brings dispersion. When you leave your own country behind and take your army across neighbourhood territory, you find yourself on critical ground. When there are means of communication on all 4 sides, the ground is one of intersecting highways. When you penetrate deeply into a country, it is serious ground. When you penetrate but a little way, it is facile ground. When you have the enemy's strongholds on your rear and a narrow passes in front, it is hemmed-in ground. When there is no place of refuge at all, it is desperate ground. Therefore, on dispersive ground I would inspire my men with unity of purpose. On facile ground I would see that there is close connection between all parts of my army. On contentious ground I would hurry up my rear. On open ground I would keep
what this shit sounds like on stream. Don't really give a fuck. Never give a fuck about what the shit sounds like on the other output. That's kind of the point.
On serious ground, I try to ensure a continuous stream of supplies.
It's part of the warfare, dumbass.
Ground, I would keep pushing on along the road. On hemmed-in ground, I would block any way of retreat.
I don't give a fuck what the audio levels sound like, nigga. That's the point.
To my soldiers the hopelessness of saving their lives. For it is the soldier's disposition to offer an obstinate resistance,
one of them zombie ciphers, right?
To fight hard,
you gotta figure out the audio level. That is not on me.
To obey promptly.
Either you gonna get the Easter egg or you're not.
We cannot enter into alliance with neighbouring princes until we are acquainted with their design.
Nigga, this top secret communication
an army on the
for a reason.
Unless we are familiar with the face of the country, its mountains and forests, its pitfalls and precipices, its marshes and swamps. We shall be unable to turn natural advantages to account unless we make use of local guides.
Coffee.
To be ignorant of any one of the following 4 or 5 principles does not befit a warlike prince.
So I listen
when a warlike
to like cybersecurity stuff all day. And this shit, this is about it.
His generalship shows itself in preventing the concentration of the enemy's forces. He
Meanwhile, you're listening to some bullshit from some rapper. That's not me, cuz.
Hence, he does not strive to ally himself with all the
I don't need no serum to be no super soldier, nigga. I just have to be attentive.
He carries out his own secret designs, keeping his antagonists in awe. Thus he is able to capture their cities and overthrow their kingdoms. Bestow rewards without regard to rule, issue orders without regard to previous arrangement.
Never stood a chance against me.
You will be able to handle the whole army as though you had to do with a single man.
Superior tactician.
Confront your soldiers with the deed itself, never let them know your design. When the outlook is bright, bring it before their eyes, but tell them nothing when the situation
Here's another one, CIA.
Place your army in
handbook for like 30 tricks or something.
Plunge it into desperate straits, and it will come off in safety. For it is precisely when...
I'm not even gonna tell you. There's some pretty nasty shit in there. Holy shit.
Success in
they're like, you know, we wanna give somebody and put some fucking dead cats. It's somewhere, or like some fucking, some fish,
in the long run in
go to
killing
the market
commander
and buy some fish and like leave them in a bathtub or
This is
something.
called
And you know,
ability to accomplish
the smell will
by
make
sheer
people fucking
cunning.
sick.
The day that you take up your command, block the frontier passes, destroy the official tallies, and stop the passage
Or
of
buy
all
like a
emissaries.
flounder or something.
Be
Any
stern
type of
with
fish
counter
where it's
trade.
gonna fucking smell the shit up
Control
and just leave the shit in there.
If the enemy leaves the door open,
The hotter the better.
must rush in.
Gonna be
Forestall
like,
your
what's that
opponent
fucking
by
smell?
seizing
Smells
what
like
he
pussy in
holds
here.
dear, and subtly contrive to time his arrival on the ground. Walk in the path defined by rules and accommodate yourself to the enemy
Who's on their
until you
fucking
can fight the
period?
decisive battle. At first, then, exhibit the coyness of a maiden until he gives you an opening. Afterwards, emulate the rapidity of a running hare, and it will be too late for the enemy to oppose you. 12. The attack by fire. Sun Tzu said, there are 5 ways of attacking with fire. The first is to burn
I think these
soldiers.
pretty early on.
The second is to burn stores. The third is to burn baggage trains. The fourth is to burn arsenals and magazines. The fifth is to hurl dropping fire amongst the enemy. In order to carry out an attack, we must have means available. The material for raising fire should always be kept in readiness. There is a proper season for making attacks with fire, and special days for starting a conflagration. The proper season is when the weather is very dry. The special days
We're
are
aptitude.
those when the moon is in the constellation
Military.
Sieve, the wall, the wing,
I
or
told
the
my
crossbow.
teachers like, oh yeah,
These
I'm gonna
four
be an
are
artist
days
of
fight
war.
and win. In attacking with fire,
I'll be a great artist of
prepare to make
war.
5 possible
Fair.
plays. 1. When fire breaks out inside the enemy's camp, respond at once with an attack from without. 2. If there is an outbreak of fire but the enemy's soldiers remain quiet, bide your time and do not attack. 3. When the force of the flames has reached its height, follow it up with an attack if that is practicable. If not, stay where you are. 4. If it is possible to make an assault
like a
with
long
fire
time
from
playing this out,
without,
guys.
do not wait for it to break out within, but deliver your attack at a
Everything,
favourable
all of it. You've been manipulated
and
the whole
5.
time.
When you start a fire, be windward of it. Do not attack from the leeward. A wind that rises in the daytime lasts long, but a night breeze soon falls. In every army,
Cause I knew Bitcoin was going to do this shit. It was going to destroy the dollar.
The movement of the stars calculated,
So
and a
I'm making
watch
sure
kept
not
for
to
the
put too
proper
much of my
days.
money in the market.
Hence, those who use fire as an aid to the
Make sure
attack show
to not
its
have too much money.
water as an aid to the attack, gain an extension of strength.
I don't know.
By
You're
means
like
of
you'll have
water,
$100,000.
an enemy may be
Like
intercepted,
nigga, that shit's
but not
worthless.
robbed
Cuz.
of belongings. Unhappy is the
What you
fate
got?
of
Like $1
the
million,
man
nigga? That's 10 bitcoins.
succeeding
That's
in
just like I like think
without
about that,
knowledge.
cuz.
For the result is waste of time and general stagnation. Hence the saying, the enlightened ruler lays his plans well ahead, the good general cultivates his resources. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical.
I'm
No
not the
ruler
help,
should
nigga.
put troops into the field merely to gratify
I'm not
his
the
own
elf on the
spirit.
shelf.
No general should fight a battle simply out of pique. If it is to your advantage, make a
He
forward
said,
move.
operate like
If
a
not,
general.
stay where you are. Anger
Go
may
to the
impart
general and say
change
sometime.
to gladness. Vexation may be succeeded by content. But a kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Hence, the enlightened ruler is heedful of the good general, full of caution.
Heedful
This
of
is
the
the way
good
to keep a
general.
country at peace
full of
and
caution.
an army intact. 13. The use of spies. Sun Tzu said, raising a host of 100,000 men and marching them great distances
General
entails
studies,
heavy
yeah.
loss on the people and a drain on the resources of the state.
Fuck
The day
you, Yamcha!
1,000 ounces of silver. There will be a commotion at home and abroad, and men will drop down exhausted on the highways. As many as 700,000 families will be impeded in their labour. Hostile armies may face each other for years, striving for the victory which is decided in a single day. That being so, to remain in ignorance of the enemy's condition simply because one grudges the outlay of 100 ounces of silver in honours and emoluments is the height of inhumanity. One who acts thus is
Aren't y'all the ones out there with like the war
present help to
flag
his sovereign,
of rainbows?
no master of victory. Thus, what
Talking
enables
about
the
you
wise
ready for
sovereign
war?
and the
That's
good
crazy.
general to strike and conquer and achieve things beyond the reach of ordinary men is foreknowledge. Now, this foreknowledge cannot be elicited from spirits. It cannot be obtained inductively from experience, nor by any deductive calculation. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained hence the use of spies, of whom there are 5 classes.
Where is it?
1. Local spies.
Here we go.
2. Inward spies.
Upon my
3.
majesty.
Converted spies. 4. Doomed spies. And 5. Surviving spies. When these 5 kinds of spy are all at work, none can discover the secret system. This is called divine manipulation of the threads. It is the sovereign's most precious faculty. Having local spies means employing the services of the inhabitants of a district. Having inward spies, making use of officials of the enemy. Having converted spies,
You think I made these
getting
tracks
hold of
for
the
it,
enemy
though?
spies and using them for our own purposes. Having doomed spies, doing certain things openly and for purposes of deception, and allowing our spies to know of them and report them to the enemy. Surviving spies, finally, are those who bring back news from the enemy's camp. Hence it is that, which none in the whole army have more intimate relations to be maintained than with spies. None should be more liberally rewarded.
I planned
Although
out
the business for
infinity
greater
steps ahead of you.
secrecy be preserved.
That's what it is.
Spies cannot be used
When I saw my name was up there on the market, I was like, yeah, I better start getting serious about this shit.
Straightforwardness. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one
Every
cannot make
fucking
certain
action
truth
that I've ever taken
Be
in
subtle.
the war.
Be subtle and use your spies for every kind of business. If a certain piece of news is divulged by a spy before the time is ripe, he must be put to death together with the man to whom the secret was told. Whether the object be to crush an army, to storm a city, or to assassinate an individual, it is always necessary to begin by finding out the names of the attendants, the aides de camp, the doorkeepers, and sentries of the general in command. Our spies must be commissioned to ascertain these. The enemy's
Played a lot of Assassin's Creed, nigga.
must be sought out, tempted with bribes,
Collect information.
and comfortably housed. Thus they will become converted spies and available for our service.
Assassin's Creed 2.
It is through the information brought by the converted spy that
Ezio,
we are
he's
able
a
to
banker.
acquire and employ local and inward spies. It is owing to his information
His
gained
family, they're
that we can
bankers.
cause the doomed spy to carry false tidings to the enemy. Lastly, it is by his information that the surviving
Wells
spy
Fargo.
can be used on a
And then
point
sold it.
occasion.
So my name's on this shit.
The end and aim of spying in all five
When he
varieties.
paid me dividends, I was like, alright, time to sell this shit.
This knowledge can only be derived in the first instance.
Well, my name will always be on it.
Hence it is essential that the converted spy be treated with the utmost liberality. Of old, the rise of the Yin dynasty was due to Yi, who had served under the Shah. Likewise, the rise of the Zhou dynasty was due to Liu Ya, who had served under the Yin. Hence, it is only the enlightened ruler and the wise general who will use the highest intelligence of the army for purposes of spying, and thereby they achieve great results. Spies are a most important
Well, this
element in water.
was a day at the beach
On
with
them
bikini.
depends and
For me,
lays
it was a day where you stormed the beach.
Sun Tzu
your fucking-
and the lesson
What's your fucking bar, nigga?
The Art of War earned him an audience with the King of Wu, who said,
Storming
I
the
have
beach
thoroughly
with my
read
bar.
the 13 chapters. May I submit your theory of managing soldiers to a small test? Sun Tzu replied, Sir, you may. The King of Wu asked, Can the test be applied to women? Sun Tzu replied that it could, so arrangements were made to bring 180 beautiful women from the palace. Sun Tzu divided them into 2 companies, with one of the king's favourite concubines at the head of each. He then made all of them take spears in their hands and spoke to them. "I presume you know the difference between front and back, right hand and left hand?" The women replied, "Yes." Sun Tzu continued, "When to the sound of drums I order eyes front, look straight ahead. When I order left turn, face toward your left hand. When I order right turn, face toward your right hand. When I order about turn, face around to the back." After the words of command had been explained, the women agreed they understood. He gave them spears so he could begin the drill. To the sounds of drums, Sun Tzu ordered, "Right turn." In response, the women burst out in laughter. With great patience, Sun Tzu said, "If the instructions and words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, then the general is to blame." He then repeated the explanation several times. This time, he ordered the drums to signal left turn, and again the women burst into laughter. Then Sun Tzu said, "If the instructions and words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, then the general is to blame. But if commands are clear and the soldiers disobey, then it is the fault of the officers." He immediately ordered the women who were at the head of the 2 companies to be beheaded. Of course, the king was watching from a raised pavilion, and when he saw that his 2 favourite concubines were about to be executed, he was alarmed and swiftly sent down a message. "We are now quite satisfied as to the general's ability to manage troops. Without these concubines, my food and drink will not taste good. It is the king's wish that they not be beheaded."
"You were a poor soldier,"
Sun Tzu replied. "Having received the sovereign's commission to take charge and direct these troops, there are certain orders I cannot accept." He immediately had the 2 concubines beheaded as an example, and appointed the 2 next in line as new leaders. Now the drums were sounded again, and the drill began. The women performed all the maneuvers exactly as commanded, turning to the right or left, marching ahead, turning around, kneeling or rising. They drilled perfectly in precision and did not utter a single sound. Sun Tzu sent a messenger to the king of Wu, saying, "Your Majesty, the soldiers are now correctly drilled and perfectly disciplined. They are ready for your inspection. Put them to any use you desire. As sovereign, you may choose to require them to go through fire and water, and they will not disobey." The king responded, "Our commander should cease the drill and return to his camp. We do not wish to come down and inspect the troops." With great calm, Sun Tzu said, "The king is only fond of words and cannot carry them into deeds."
You're all like, "That'll never happen," and then we'll get all cool, and you'll be all like, "Whoa," and then we'll be all like, "In your face," and then I'll be all like,
You will please fall upon deaf ears.
They are akin to spoiled children. But I'm just like infinitely smarter than you. That's about it, man. And the more you disagree, the smarter I become. The more you don't want to accept this fact, the greater the fucking divide grows. And it's already infinite distance between us. You were a fool. You can't close this divide. We're about as far apart as fucking time and space, nigga. And you had a head start of about, I don't know, 200 years around here. You're like your family's immigrants. Like, yeah, what's the point though? Not one, huh? Well, your family was immigrants and somehow they got ahead before us. Ain't that suspicious? You understand the moral of the story there? Oh wait, there ain't no story to this. Is there? There's no fucking story. There's just a lesson to learn. I know they gave you the syllabus about what you learn in this class, and you chose not to pay attention. They gave you better grades because your skin was a different color, not because you exceeded or you were an excellent student. That's about it. Exactly. Cause you passed the paper, what is it, the paper bag test. They let you pass the grade, not because you were a good student. Man, I be in there, my classmates, because you know, I mean, it's not as many black kids, period. And then they'll be like, you know, the other classmates, they're like, they don't fucking know. They don't know the answer. I'm like, nigga, how are you even, what do you come to school to do every day, cuz? Fuck are you doing here every day? Ah, fuck, you've gone. You little bastard. Did you bring enough tears for the whole class to share? Did you bring enough tears for everybody? Or just for yourself? There was this one time that even though I totally didn't want to, I had like a bag full of fruit snacks, and for some reason I gave everybody in the class like all my fucking fruit snacks, cause I gave everybody fruit snacks for no fucking reason other than like, oh, you know, this one time I'm gonna do this shit. Should have been like, yeah, here's a bag of condoms, nigga. That's what I should have took to school instead of fruit snacks. Wrap up, nigga. That's what I should have did. I bet one of your classmates got fucking herpes or something. It was health class. That's why it's appropriate to say this. Like, nah, nigga, you better be careful with the water fountain, nigga. Don't put your lips on the water fountain, nigga. The herpes rates in this area are like crazy, cause they're like some of the highest in the world. They've been like that the entire time I've been alive. Like on Earth, cause somehow herpes levels in Washington DC are crazy. I assume it's like the out of town people, cause it's not that many people that live here, man. People bringing their herpes from all over the world or something. Fuck you, Reddits. Let me check my portfolio. I got less than $200 in this shit, cuz, for your reason. But I own like 20 companies. Less is more for me, cuz less money, more companies. So, you know, my initial big buy was Walmart. I knew Walmart was going to jump because I bought it. It went from $65, it's $94 right now. And I leverage Walmart to gain ground in these smaller, less valuable companies. Like Plby and Comcast and fucking Sony and Eyen and you know, like small pharmaceutical companies and Acme, ACU, 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 ACU. ACU, ACME, Acme United. Acme United Corp is engaged in the supply of cutting devices, measuring instruments. It's just like clearly some masonry shit. And safety products for school, house, home, office, hardware, and industrial use. Founded in 1867. ACU, 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 ACU. Yeah, I totally own Acme, the arms supplier that sells all that crazy shit to Coyote. Not Warner, nigga, Acme.
Medical products companies in North America. We're also very large in some cutting tools. We're the largest scissor maker in the world. You have one of our products probably in your desk, a Westcott scissor.
Okay. All right, so tell me, what's a key growth area for your company?
Our company is growing in every business it's in. In the first aid area, things like the safety of employees, the safety of people at home and in schools are all driving growth in that segment. We're acquiring companies that are horizontal competitors as well as vertically.
Yeah, you were busy trying to do stupid shit like be a rapper.
And making these things.
I said fuck all that rapping shit, cuz I want to become a producer, because rappers need producers.
Now, tell
Producers
me,
don't
which
need
products do you
rappers.
find most exciting and promising?
Well,
So I
I'll
make
tell you,
my
I
own
like
beats.
both categories. But what I really like is the growth, because we make these things sparkle, and we do.
This one samples. Right. But all this, I programmed this myself. No samples. Programmed it myself. No samples. It's the complete version either. Word. Programmed myself. Composed it myself, if that's the word you want to use. Composed by RexParadox. Mixed by RexParadox. Arranged by RexParadox. I'm not a nice guy. 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 Programmed, produced, arranged by RexParadox.
Gaze upon my majesty.
No loops. All arranged by me. Made, produced by me. He said turn it up. my gosh. Alright, I'm tired of like being cold up here. We're gonna get back to like 90 degrees every day. Yeah, it could be 90 degrees on Christmas Day. I'm going to GarageBand and produce some more tracks, but man, yeah, my G, all you need is GarageBand. You don't need Logic. Logic's kind of useless. You just gotta get GarageBand and like buy all the sound packs. That's about it. Rada, nigga. Important. Excuse me. Should you say excuse me after a yawn? Why am I always yawning? One, I'm like tired as fuck. Two, you're boring as fuck. Nigga, I work my ass off at fucking Target, cuz. I work my ass off there, cuz. Nigga, I went to work and bled every day, basically. I was bleeding at Target like a fucking ECW match, nigga. Like all the boxes were made of fucking barbed wire. You ever been cut by a cardboard box, nigga? I mean, like every fucking day. It's cut with a laser cut. That's how they cut the cardboard box, with a fucking laser. It's sharp as fuck. It's laser fucking sharp. You could use the laser cut cardboard box with a fucking laser edge and like fucking, I don't know, saw through a fucking wall, cuz. I'm not joking. You cut it with a laser. It's as sharp as a laser. It's sharper than a knife. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care. Sha-na-na-na-na. Excuse me. What do I care about? Basically nothing, man. my back. Yeah, I see. Watching I cry about this is truly humorous. Yeah, cause like, you know, you're crying is from the script that they give you, and you're like, nah, I cry about this. That's what's funny about it. The more it drops, the better off I am, basically. Exactly. I have nothing to lose at all, but you do. I made myself where the enemy can't reach me, cause I got less than $200 in, but you don't. This is the point. Cause look at where you're going. I don't have skin in the game. You do. Nigga, your fucking organs on the line. Mine's aren't. You want to be, you know, selfish with your shit. So, you know, you can go down with your shit, right? You want to hold on to the safe while the ship's going down, and you're going to drown with that motherfucker. But, like, you know, I got pocket change. I'm not going to drown with change in my pocket. You're going to drown trying to hold on to that safe you got. You got a safe with a bunch of money in it. You got gold bars. You want to drown trying to hold them gold bars, nigga. This is like the lesson with the Titanic, right? That all that money, it can't save you from drowning. Cause my pockets were light. I don't drown when the ship go down. I don't drown when the ship sink, baby. I was in the field first, nigga. Whoa, what are you doing? He said, let half of their army get across and then attack them in the river. You should try hard. Yeah, you should have sent me a cash app, but you know, you don't have to. That was the point, man. never banked on receiving a cash out, and your money suffer, not mine. You can't affect me. I remain completely unaffected by a down market. I picked a company where I had nothing to lose. Most of my money, I got it $140 I had. Right, most of the value is from Walmart, and Walmart's up to date. Walmart's like $90 out of the $140 I had. I'm not suffering at all. You must still have like a soft spot where your parents dropped you on your head or something. You still got that soft spot, huh? Your brain ain't fully developed. You got brains like a beanie baby, nigga. Who would have thought all that adversity that I faced in life would have like positioned me considerably better than you ever could be, where you had so much to lose and I don't. Oh, god damn. You have to love this lesson, guy. Come on, stop being a little bitch about it. That's the problem with you. You're always gonna be a little bitch ass nigga. All I gotta do is add ass nigga, and no misogyny will ever be implied. Bitch ass nigga. See how that works? You bitch ass nigga. Of course you are, cause I said you are. That's how it works around here. Bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. I got the source, hold on. Do. Don't nobody care about your feelings, bitch ass nigga. Don't you love it? Word. No, I don't remember what this horse is called, man. Hold on. It's down here somewhere. And there was Goofy, and there's Luffy, and Patucci, and whoever the fuck else. Hold on.
Yo, you got done? Tick tock, motherfucker.
You know what? It's time for a celebration.
Ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga.
Hey. We'll get the shoe fit. If it don't, then you know, you just tell the person next to you.
You a bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga. Total big mo. Total big mo. Whole ass pussy, excuse me. Total big mo. We're CNBC, cuz I'm here for that one. Where's that old crazy ass Kramer guy? What did y'all do with Chris Matthews? He never shuts the fuck up about working for Jack Kennedy. No, when he worked for Jack Kennedy, blah 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 blah. Never shuts the fuck up about it. I love it. It's like, sheesh, nigga, we get it. They shot that nigga. Oh my god. So like when they talk about Disney stuff, like, you know, I mean, do you own Disney, or no sound for you. Nigga, no sound for you. Damn, nigga, your kids got psoriasis. That's crazy. Ew. Fucking disgusting. Well, this isn't the Sky Brizzy shit. Oh, fuck your whole life up. They can see clearly, and blah blah blah. Psoriasis won't go away. Oh, you're a sick ass bitch, and you got a bad case of psoriasis. Said they can see clearly now. They're a sick ass fuck. Got psoriasis, your shit out of luck. They said with Skyrizia, your psoriasis could clear up in 6 to 8 years. Or totally not. Get fucked, nigga. It's hilarious, right? Come on. Shit's pretty funny. Now with Skyrizia, you can like totally pretend that your psoriasis is gonna go away while you keep buying that shit that totally doesn't work because it's an autoimmune fucking condition. Because your immune system is working in overdrive, Skyrizia is totally gonna seep into your fucking pores and fuck your shit all the way up. Totally way worse. You're gonna look like a fucking burn patient. Skyrizia. Keep buying this shit. It doesn't work. Yep. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, no, but this shit doesn't work for a motherfucker. Ho. Shit's totally worthless. You broke the rules, and I pull out all your pubic hair. Motherfucker. You broke the rules. Who was gonna have pity on the traitor, man? Come on. What? After that shit you pull with Mike Pence. This drone shit, it's like totally a big deal, cut. Super big deal. Gigantic deal, actually.
It's under the control of evil men. They're using the savage beast to rain terror down over the city, to save the people and to avenge CERO, the young warrior headed after the Great Ape. Where are you, you simian freak?
After being victimized and conquered. That's how they're gonna do. Every time they're like, you know, they want to do gun control, like, well, this gun control sounds like a great idea to you, know? Does it? Oh, you think they always want to take your guns away? I don't have guns like that, guy. I have super soakers. They can't confiscate those. They're like toys. And I can put whatever fucking chemicals I want in that motherfucker. Bleach, ammonia, whatever. Motor oil, tiki oil, whatever, nigga. It's totally legal to put bleach in your super soaker. Did you know this shit? Who would have thought? Who knew? I did. Who said it was for a drone, nigga? It's for that guy in the juggernaut suit. Ooh, I don't think I've taken any damage this whole boss fight. Fart.
Responsible for this diabolical mess. He's the one who turned this world into paradise.
Look, with this drone shit, I don't trust anybody on this one. I wouldn't. I'd declare martial law personally. I'd fucking call the governor and be like, hey, we need to declare martial law before we like come down there and beat your fucking ass. That's my advice to you. Ensure security on the line, cause right, I live in Washington DC. I don't live in a state. We don't have a governor. I'm not 100% sure. I think only maybe Congress. Oh, let me check that one. I'd implement a curfew and everything. Yeah, see, I don't know. Only the president, I guess. Only the president can declare martial law here in our city, because we don't have a governor. Maybe. Google it. Who can declare martial law in Washington DC? And there's no clearly defined answer. You problem, cuz, not me problem. That's a you problem, little nigga. It's a you problem. It's a problem for you. Yeah, they said in the Maryland area. I don't live in Maryland. I don't live in Virginia. The mayor can't declare martial law, but they could implement a curfew. Why not? This is why I was talking about this shit earlier this year, where it's like they come out at night when the sun goes down, right? Well, you know, the sun's down most of the fucking day now, dumbass. Sun goes down to like 4 o'clock, stupid. 4 p.m. to like, what, midnight? That's a long time. That's fucking 8 hours, cuz. The sun is up like 7 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That is not that long. So, you know, like from 4 p.m. to like 7 a.m. That's how long the sun's down. That's a lot of time to be flying drones, ain't it? You weren't paying attention, stupid. You fool. Y'all niggas some dum-dums. Alright. You weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. How the fuck did that truck hit you like that? Goddamn, nigga, slow the fuck down. You sure you want self-driving trucks, cause you know, shit like that's gonna be pretty fucking normal, man. The self-driving truck's gonna fucking just completely lose control, and it's gonna be nobody to blame but you, because you were on the road with self-driving trucks. At least the driver, they can like try and stop, right? That self-driving shit is probably gonna speed up. Good thing they were there to like save that nigga, I guess. Do. This is the type of shit that you prayed for, ain't it? Your prayers were answered, huh? They made it snow in your area like an angry woman. They made you shovel your driveway like an angry woman. Like an angry woman. Look, can y'all like stop giving me copyright claims? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, they always wanted a job where they could travel, huh? Oh, you wear boots out there, huh? But not in the studio. That's suspicious. ready to go back to 90 degrees, cause totally normal for this time of year, cause I fucking said so. Cause you want little baby loose neck to see their first snow, like, yeah, you know, it's homeless people out there, cause what about the homeless people, right? This little baby loose neck need to see they need to see snow, or do like the homeless people, need to like not freeze to death. How selfish of you, right? Alright, I gotta start a new stream if I want to get this footage, but we'll go back to where the money is, where I invested. Where you at? Where's the money? NBC. Where haveth thou goneth in BC? Oh man, oof. From shipping containers, man, oof. I mean, it's like it's an amusing idea, but is it like insulated? Is it like lightning proof, or looks like a prison cut? Should have made it bigger. Is it like made so somebody can't like shoot the school up, or like what's the deal? Oh, it seems like a great idea on paper, but right, like, is it actually built like that? That's the question. Is it built safely? Should be like a third level to this shit, right? Well, it's a pretty good idea, man, honestly. But like, is it made for like, you know, like, oh, there's gonna be an active shooter or something, right? Like, I don't know, fucking lightning strikes the shit. How's it gonna fare when it's like hot as fuck? It's not an innovative design at all, cuz they'll have you like fucking, I don't know, part of the school, you have to go outside and they're like trailers out there. It's like the same concept. Maybe this should be like a housing complex or something instead. That school could be like you know, I don't know, like a housing complex for people that are low income. Excuse me. That's the future of apartments right there, probably. That should be a college, actually. The old Diddy Kong dude, probably. What you mean a civil suit, cub? This is the shit I don't get with y'all. How are you filing a civil suit about criminality? Last one. Alright, go. Go. I'll take y'all later, okay? Alright. Beat it. Go on, one more. Last one. Moral Citizen Festival. Come on, dog. You like it. You're my dog. You said you're a global citizen, huh? But since they're downplaying this shit, it's definitely not their stuff. Okay, there you go. Yeah, got one of them creatures up there. Look at them teeth, nigga. Nigga got fangs, nigga. Yeah, my arch enemy, old Swedish vampire. He told me watch out for these drones. Look at him, nigga. He got fangs. Clearly. Jojo. Where you at, Jojo? Hold on. We're getting there. Jojo. Excuse me.
I think I caught a glimpse of fangs in your mouth just now. Was I seeing things?
Where's your other one? Whatever, Mendez or some shit like that.
I knew the man was crazy.
Where's your garlic glitter cut? Just mix some garlic powder and some glitter together. With some silver in it. Some silver garlic glitter.
But not that crazy! Right out in public? Incredible! Where did he even get the Tommy gun?
No polar bear. No.
Why shoot up the whole city?
I goddamn got 240-year head start. And you got bills. So what's it like for niggas? Think about their bills. No sympathy for you, cuz. Can't be. Should have invested in Bitcoin, cuz. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? What do you mean you didn't know? Oh my gosh. Nigga, a penny. Yeah, the old couple was like, you know, back in 2009, we put a penny in Bitcoin and we never have to worry about money ever again. Oh no, they didn't do that. Yeah, nigga, you wish I was your grandkid. Excuse me. What do you mean you didn't buy Bitcoin in 2009, man? What's wrong with you? You gonna eat it or not? You gonna go out now? Alright. I'm gonna go take my dog so you can pee. Alright, back on the microphone. Yeah, those drones, I'm pretty sure they're not from our government. Because it would create panic. What's up with all these creatures in your little report cut? I haven't seen any humans. Maybe that guy. Maybe. What is it? Monster High around here or something? Not for nothing cut, but I like, they would always pick me to put up the fucking Halloween decorations at Target. No, I was like, man, some of this shit is fucking creepy. I fucking love it. You seen like some of the shit that they have at Target cut for Halloween? My nigga, like, here's the shit, right? People, they don't buy some of that shit, man. I hate to break it to you, but a lot of this stuff they put up, they don't buy that shit. It's too creepy for people to buy it. Like, you're only gonna use this once a year? Like, hell nah, nigga, you ain't gonna buy this shit. It'll be very specific products where, like, there's no way they're gonna buy it. It's not happening. Just like straight up, you know, people, they don't like go in there and buy that shit. That's the reality of it. Certain shit in there, just it's not going to come off the shelf. Nobody's buying certain Halloween items in there. I thought you should know that. That Christmas shit, it'll fly off the shelf. The Halloween shit, nigga, that shit will sit there. Some of it. Like, man, this is some creepy fucking shit. That's what I thought, pulling some of that shit out of there. I'm like, I love it. Ain't nobody finna buy this shit. It's usually like the stuff where there's like a witch involved. I think that's like the highest threshold of stuff people won't buy when it's like a witch. Won't touch it, cause it will sit on there fucking ever. And the worst part about it, right, is if they don't sell it, they'll take it and put it in like the storage part of the fucking, not like the back stock where they just like leave shit that never fucking got bought, and it'll sit there for fucking ever, man. My nigga, they will have like Halloween candy from like, you know, like the previous fucking year, my guy. That's the type of shit they do, my nigga. They'll have Halloween candy from like last year or 2 years ago. They're like, yeah, you know, go set up the Halloween shit. I'm like, me again? Man. Again? This year too? Yeah, super don't trust the White House with this drone shit, cause I don't trust the State Department, none of them. All the evidence suggests that it's not their shit. Hey, cuz, you can you can fuck around and trust them. I don't trust them with that shit. They don't look like they're their drones at all. They do not look like they are their drone. They kinda can't do anything, cuz. Just like with the Chinese spy balloon, how they didn't shoot that shit down, remember? This is like this is like strike 3 right here. You know, Chinese spy balloon, didn't shoot it down. Same shit. You keep falling for it, stupid. Look, mate, it ain't my fault you keep falling for it, dum-dum. You keep on falling for it, like. You seen that type of drones, cuz, where it looks like I don't know, like a UAV. Ain't really shit you can do about it. The military can't do anything about it. That's kind of the point. Yeah, the spy balloon, cuz it's like, you know, just flashback a couple of months. Same shit. And you're like, why? Because of Bitcoin that's like totally making the dollar worthless. For instance, if you have like government bonds, right? I mean, whoa, them shit's worthless as fuck right now. Ain't they? You got United States saving bonds, them shit's worthlesser than a motherfucker. You're like a military active duty, right? They pay you in United States dollars. They don't pay you in Bitcoin. We could go on and 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 on about how I'm always right and I'm never fucking wrong. But that's not what this exercise is about. It's about you being a background character, little nigga. RexParadox, never wrong about anything ever. You shoulda went when I called the rapture in. You shoulda left when you had the chance. Ho ho ho. Yeah, you should have left when you had the chance. And the sinners died away, and you haven't got a place to stay. It's a futuristic modern world where things aren't what they seem. You can ditch your fucking makeup and wake up from your fantasy. I'm never gonna get lectured by somebody that puts on makeup. That's just not happening. Can't do that. Yeah, I don't care what gender you are. That's kind of my point about that one. I'm never gonna let a clown, lecture me about anything. Totally not their drones, man. No, I don't have to watch UABC. Super not fucking drones of the federal government. Definitely not theirs, man. Like that spy balloon shit, cuz it's not theirs. Pretty obvious at this point. Who belongs to is totally irrelevant, cuz that's the point. Here's my answer. Is that there ain't shit they can do about this. You're gonna be like, shoot them down. Like, they're too large to shoot down. It would destroy the infrastructure in the area. You're like, they're SUV size, right? Well, you can't shoot down a fucking car out of the sky. Think about all the problems it would cause. And, you know, I'm not gonna do shit about it, cause that costs money. Get fucked. They're like, yeah, cause like 150 fucking car-sized drones are gonna fall on your fucking house. What are you gonna do about it? Exactly. SUV-sized drones gonna fall on your fucking house. Oh well. It's like Black Ops 2, cuz, like the Menendez shit. They're clearly not the government. Not our government. That's right, not from your government. Ain't shit you can do about it. Get like a fucking catapult or something. I mean, like, think about it. If that shit fell out the sky after it's shot down, it's gonna cause crazy amounts of damage. If it's the size of an SUV, it would cause crazy damage to knock it out the sky. It's pretty fucking, like, that's just a basic assessment of that. Some flying car crashes into your house. You're gonna have to do your own counter fucking UAV shit, cuz. What's up, polar bear? What's up, my polar bear? What's up, my polar bear? You want me to hold you close? Okay, well, never mind. I'm sitting on the floor. Port. Yeah, you're in, like, I don't know, in extreme danger, cuz. This is like way past like national security. This might, I mean, considering that the United States is supposed to be a superpower, this is like global security on the line, actually. Global security at stake.
Consistently. In fact, we've had 13 record years of sales in a row.
Okay, talk to me about your customers. Who are they?
So our customers are a who's who in the United States and in Canada.
Ain't shit you can do about it, man. They're too big to shoot down. Basically, it will cause just gigantic damage if it fell anywhere. They're like, oh, a fucking car fell out the sky. Woof. Gigantic problem. No. Yeah, like hundreds of fucking cars fall out the sky. It would cause extreme damage to the area. Like 100 car pile up on a domestic area, or you know, on a military base. They could just crash the shit into the fucking base. It's clearly some adversarial psyop that's doing surveillance at that, where there's nothing you can do about it. Whenever they're like, don't worry, that's exactly when you should start worrying. Everybody knows. Why don't y'all have fucking any survival instincts? Oh my gosh. They got you, cuz. Saturation. You've been saturated. One as hard as you thought. Yeah, cuz, you see, fucking, you're like, oh, you're fucked. Like, yeah, fucked up the ass with a chainsaw. Look, because they're so large, right? They don't have to have like explosives or anything. They just like the shit crashing into something. They're like, oh, you know, you're gonna shoot it down and it's gonna crash into a building. Then it don't take too much C4 to blow up a building. So I mean, just okay, like I don't know, you got some high-rise apartment and like here comes a car falling out the sky at the shit or whatever. Because if they were theirs, right, and they would have told you when they flew over the military base, they would have been like, yeah, you know, those are blah blah blah, because your taxpayer money pays for that. Get them, boy. Get them. No, they're not the government's, you idiot. Who's sending them is fucking irrelevant. They can't shoot them down. That's the point. It's too dangerous. I told you, get a balloon or some paper lanterns and make your own counter UAV. Global security. They got the drop on you, nigga. Yeah, they'll say, like, you know, that it poses no threat because they can destroy them. Not because it's like under their control, just because they can counter it, but they haven't. You're a citizen, cuz, like, you can hold these people responsible. You, like, I don't go vote for them to destroy the shit. They're too large, cuz. If it's the size of a car, it's definitely not them. You're fucked. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Well, that's it for your country, nigga. Oh, fucking hilarious. Nah, cause you better get a cyanide pill or something. Pretty soon they'll start like dropping fire. Of course they're gonna arm these drones. Nigga, are you joking? They don't even need guns, cause they could like just, I don't know, like put some shit where it like drops lighter fluid or something, some flammable material, and just set the whole shit on fire. It's a drone, cut. Don't make a whole lot of noise. It's already like stealth technology. Been funding too many wars, nigga. I'm not going to intervene, cuz you have to pay me for that. So, you know, well, there goes your security, man. You better form a militia or some shit and shoot it down. You want to know if it's a government drone? Shoot one down as a civilian. And like if the government shows up at your house, or when they don't show up, then you'll know. Huh? That's my answer right there. Yeah, they're not gonna do shit about it. Complete failure. Too many rainbows. That's how they purge the population, with the drones. Oh. Yeah, cuz it's over for you, man. You seen Ukraine, cuz? Aren't they using drones in Ukraine? Like way smaller ones, right? You know, the drones that Russia and Ukraine are using, they're not that big. Think about that. They're not that big. I told you about this shit with Israel, cuz you wanted to get in bed with the wrong motherfucker, and that shit followed you home. They won't never know fucking strategic military asset. And you're finna pay the price on this one. You gotta pay the piper. It is not a government operation from the United States government, clearly. Do your best to shoot one down.
Begin with breaking news. An investigation.
Make up, you're not gonna fight for your country? I mean, they're not gonna do it. You already saw January 6th, cuz you're like, you know, you can't be trusted. They're just the military, my guy. They're not like, you know, fucking some all-powerful entity. Especially with them recruiting numbers down across the board, basically. You don't want to fight for your country, so, you know, look, the military, they will fight for their fucking selves, cut. The military will be like, only the fucking people in the military will be saved by the military. That's exactly how this shit works. Because you totally have the ability to join as an individual citizen at like any time. They take care of their self first. Everybody knows that shit. Civilians are not a priority. Says the whole shit with old Penny Boy, how he killed the civilian on the train. In case you weren't paying attention, why didn't they get court-martialed? Any more questions? Yeah, you were fine with old Penny, right? Yeah, you see how he ain't smiling, right? It ain't the time for that no more. Hundreds spotted.